Guys, the two biggest goals of this channel have always been to, one, keep you up to date with what is happening in this digital revolution, and number two, uncovering the truth, because many of you out there are being lied to about XRP. There are people out there telling you not to buy, telling you that XRP is a scam. But guys, in this video, I'm going to make it very, very clear by showing you a couple clips and talking to you real quickly about what is truly happening in this digital revolution. All I ever ask is, if you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, guys, you know what to do. Drop an X in the comment section, smash the like button, and share this video. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. Just yesterday, guys, we had Swift come out saying that they're essentially getting into the world of cryptocurrencies, and starting in 2025, they're going to move into that sector. Now, a lot of people out there are fearful, and there's a lot of FUD being pushed around, especially with what we have in the Middle East. People are fearful. Yesterday, I was told that I was absolutely insane for buying XRP, and here we are starting to see a little bit of a reversal. Now, what happens tomorrow? What happens the next day on the price of XRP? No one can 100% tell you for sure. But what I can tell you, and what I do believe, is that buying top cryptocurrencies that are here for the long run, by dollar cost averaging, buying when they are down, in the future, I do believe are going to position you in a much better financial position. It's just that simple, guys. As we take a look at Swift, we know that, yes, they don't have their own cryptocurrencies. We do know that they're working with Chainlink, which, remember, Chainlink has cross-chain a protocol, right? And what this essentially does is connect various blockchains in different networks or financial institutions. Now, when we take a look at the banking sector right now, guys, we take a look at JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, you name it, right? In the banking sector, these are centralized banks, but they all have their own niche. This is not a single point failure system we have with the current traditional banking system. Just like blockchains of the future, I believe you will see a multi-chain future. Many blockchains working together, and that's why I stay away from the tribalism. That's why I am not a maxi. That's why I do believe in very few cryptocurrencies, but a few different cryptocurrencies, guys, because I believe in this digital revolution, the truth is that there isn't just a one winner take all, and I do not believe that Swift is going to be that one winner take all with their own cryptocurrencies. When we take a look at the XRPL, which has been over a decade old now, we have seen a massive amount of development, a massive amount of developers come on chain working to increase and improve the network to make it so that the traditional system, although they may try to stall and hold us back and lie to us, and the SEC may try to hold us back, it's so far ahead, there's no way to catch up. And so, guys, real quickly, I want to play you these two clips. One is Monica Long, the president of Ripple, discussing the vision. And the second one, even more importantly, is talking about the functionality of XRPL and why it will be needed.
People were at the company then. I think roughly 10. I should have consulted David before coming up here. I think it was roughly 10, mostly engineers. I knew Chris Larson, who co-founded the company. He was CEO then. He's now our executive chairman of the board. I had worked for him when he was the CEO of Prosper years ago. Prosper was this really exciting, innovative, peer-to-peer lending platform. And so I really enjoyed my time working for Chris then, saw him as a real visionary, and also someone who had a real mission to democratize finance. That's a through line in his career. E-Loan first in the 90s to bring mortgage lending online, and then Prosper, and then Ripple. So I was just catching up with him. It was just an innocent catch-up meeting, I think in August or something of 2013. But when he started to talk about what was happening with first Bitcoin and then the XRP ledger and what we were doing at Ripple, he was he was on fire. He was so excited about what the opportunities were, and it was more than just a business opportunity to him. It was like, this is going to be this is the most important invention in finance in more than 50 years. So I really bought into his excitement and his vision, and haven't looked back since. We're still working on it.
That is a really good reason for cryptocurrencies, and deflationary cryptocurrencies like XRP that have a finite supply that can't be inflated specifically meet that requirement. One of the biggest issues with Bitcoin is its scalability. It's whatever it is, 7 transactions or 10 transactions a second, whatever it can do. Then every person in the world is going to be, if they wanted to use Bitcoin, they could make 2 transactions in their entire lifetime, and that would be the capacity used up. So the only way in which Bitcoin can actually kind of scale to be usable is to have additional things like layer 2 networks or custodial networks or whatever, that unfortunately, in making it more useful, remove a lot of the very key, interesting concepts that Bitcoin is known for, right? And that Bitcoin uses. So I totally agree. Bitcoin was revolutionary. It was great when it came out. It was fantastic. And I totally agree with what you're saying in terms of its goals. The problem being is that from a pragmatic point of view, it's just not usable in society with the number of people that want to be able to use it, right? The transaction fees are just too high, and they're going to get higher. As the mining subsidies disappear, then the fees are going to get higher and higher, and it's going to be your banks, your rich people, whatever, they're going to use it, because the everyday person is just simply not going to be able to afford to transact on Bitcoin. So they're going to have to use layer 2s that just, most of those remove the interesting aspects that make Bitcoin unique. And so you might as well use something instead that is far more pragmatic with this approach. And like I said, the XRP ledger was created by Bitcoin developers who understood this, right? That is why they created the XRP ledger, because they understood this. And one of the first use cases of Bitcoin, of the XRP ledger, was to tokenize Bitcoin, right? That's why it was the first blockchain to have a DEX, the first blockchain to support tokenization, because one of its early use cases was to tokenize Bitcoin and transact Bitcoin in a far more efficient manner.